Good. And let me check my notes. This is interview 16 today. Hello, welcome. What's your name and what brings you to JCON?
Hello, my name is Stefan Boehringer, and I'm from the Department of Educational Data Science at the University of Regensburg. And I'm here to tell the story how Java helped us in bringing a web application to all the schools in Bavaria and to help students, primary school students, to get their reading skills set up, to train their reading skills, and also to measure their reading skills, and for the teachers, for them to give immediate feedback for the children. So we measure competencies, basic competencies.
And you do that all with Java, also the web application. What technologies did you use? What libraries?
Yes, I think Java is our main driver. We use the Quarkus framework. This is our main engine, which drives all the application, the whole business logic, the connection to the databases, the connection to it's running in Kubernetes. We have different keycloaks, also running a keycloak, a official identity management system of the German government. We connect to this. So this is all done with Quarkus. And then on top of that, there's a Next.js React application, which does all the front end, but all the data handling is with Quarkus.
So this sounds like it's a big thing. How many students are there in this system?
Yes, by now we had our first measurement time slot in October 2024 to November 2024, and we tested 180,000 students in the first time slot. So there were about 1,400 schools from the 2,200 schools in the state of Bavaria in Germany. So we had a 65% of all the schools. Yeah, and it was a big issue because we're generating data which helps us in the research, and is an unseen size, unseen amount of data we got from the schools in Germany. So this is really a unique data set.
Do you think you could achieve same results with other languages, or did you choose Java as we know it already and we know this is reliable for what we want to achieve?
Yeah, we didn't use Java at the time we got the project. We are most familiar with statistical programming, like programming in the R programming language. We use Python a lot for some projects before, also application development with Python frameworks, but we better know the Python data science and machine learning stack in our department. So it was a big issue for us. Which technology stack should we use? And because a friend of mine who developed Java for 20 years now, he introduced me to a Java user group in my area, and I went there. And Adam Bean was there. I think you know Adam Bean, and he displayed Java as a very good opportunity. And I went home and I did, I don't know, 3 weeks of researching, reading about Quarkus, Hibernate, Jakarta, EE, and so on. And I did dummy projects, prototype things, and I came to the conclusion that we should use Java because it's such a reliable thing. And that was the start. So we came totally fresh to this Java world, and it was a really easy introduction.
Which is nice to hear because for a lot of people, Java is old, is too difficult to learn. But I hear you start with Quarkus, with actually the latest of what is available and what has started within the Java community. So, isn't this great that you can so quickly catch up with the new technology?
Yeah, of course. I was totally surprised. I mean, really, when back in 2003 and 2004, when I was a student at the university, I had to learn Java, and it was this curriculum, and it felt really clunky, and I don't know. But 20 years later, it evolved in such a way that it was a really nice experience um, to program with Java, aside from Quarkus. Um, because with all I'm a data guy, I think, so it was really natural for me to use the Stream API of Java and so on, and also the records and optionals and so on, uh, doing things with Hibernate with the database. Um, of course, it could be that I have 20 years of developer experience, so I tried a few languages and a few frameworks. Okay, but it totally surprised me that Java really felt nice and easy, and I really I loved to program in Java. So it's my, I think now, 1.5 year after this, it's my second language I program in besides Python, of course, because, you know.
Um, was this a big team involved? Because yeah, this looks like a very big project, a lot of services, a lot of databases. Was this a team effort, or did you set this up in your own?
No, it was a team effort, but the heavy back end stuff was on my side. We are just the whole project with project management and so on, and designing and so on. It consists of only 5 people, and only 3 of them knew how to program web applications. And so we were looking for a competent, capable partner with experienced Java developers. So we had I don't know, a bidding, for a company. And unfortunately, we found XDev, the XDev company, and they trained me. They had developers. They put them on our side, and they helped us getting going, and yeah, supported us in this process. So this was necessary, of course, because this project you can't do on just your own.
It's a very nice message that we already mentioned it before today. People who say Java is old probably stopped using Java when it was version 8 or something else. I went myself I started with Java 8 and then went through the whole evolution. But it's very nice to hear that for you who once did Java development and now came back 20 years later, that it's such a big change. Maybe you've already joined sessions today about what's coming next. What are you looking forward to that will change probably in the next versions of Java?
It's hard for me to tell. I'm hyped with all the streaming API, so I really looking forward to the session about gatherers. You know, and I like for the data science stuff. I really like that vectorizing is now baked into Java. I think I didn't have the time by now to experience a lot with it, but I think this is necessary for the things to come. And also things like, well, there's just a new crypto algorithm inside Java 24, which makes it more stable against quantum computing and so on. So yeah, these are the points I scan personally for myself.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for sharing your experience and the talk you're doing here. And have fun at the conference.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.